This is my daughter, Alex. She's 18 years old. She has autism. She's been attending St. Colette of Greater Washington, which is a school for students with intellectual disabilities. With Alex, because of her autism and intellectual disability, she's mostly nonverbal, though she does have a few words that she'll use. And so she has difficulty expressing herself sometimes. These are disabilities she has, but they don't diminish her as a person. We have a lot of fun together, just like any father-daughter relationship. I want her to be able to fully interact with the world and have fun and learn and be as independent as possible. She has a lot to add. She has a lot to say. An experience we had that led us to become disability advocates. Sadly, one of the leading causes of death of individuals with autism, children with autism, is drowning. We were very worried about Alex because she was very attracted to water. So we wanted to get her swimming lessons. And I brought her to the Venetian pool, which is a gorgeous swimming pool in Coral Gables. And it's a pool I had swum in when I was a kid. I wanted Alex to experience that, and I wanted her to get her swim lessons there. And because she needed a one-on-one because of her autism and intellectual disability, they told us that they couldn't give her the swim lessons. That was devastating to us because that was our municipal pool. When I became city attorney, they gave me free reign, really. The city just made autism inclusion and disability inclusion a huge focus of its mission. Now, let me tell you, if you go to Venetian Pool today and you want to get lessons, they'll give you either a one-on-one or they'll allow the parent to be in the pool. So if we wanted to go to the pool, she could go to Venetian Pool. She could get her lessons there. So for me, that's where it started. And now it's gone all the way with Melwood and Camp Accomplish. I had heard of Melwood. I used to be the director of a federal agency, OFCCP, and Melwood was well known for what it did for people with disabilities in the workplace. But I didn't realize that they offered a summer camp. So I looked on their website and I saw, they have something called Camp Accomplish, and it's an overnight program. I was like, wow, that's really interesting. I wonder if that would be possible. I reached out to them, and they were like 100% she can come. And in fact, she can come for a couple weeks. It was outstanding. When we dropped her off, I remember being so astounded and appreciative of Melwood and Camp Accomplish. I took a photo of Alex sitting there sort of contemplating in the woods. I posted it on LinkedIn. And with just a little message saying, Alex is going to summer camp. We're so happy for her. And wow, it went viral. I think it brought more attention to Melwood and to Camp Accomplish, but also to the idea that everything should be accessible, that people with disabilities should be able to fully enjoy, including individuals with intellectual disabilities, with autism. And Alex's example has made a big impact for a lot of people because now they know about Camp Accomplish, they know about Melwood, which gives this opportunity to Alex, but also gives lots of different other opportunities to people even older than Alex. What you want as a parent of your child who has an intellectual disability or who's autistic is you want them to have the same opportunities as everyone else. So we're just very grateful for these opportunities that exist here in DC. And now our advocacy is more about letting people know about them and making sure that those tremendous institutions receive the support that they need to be able to provide these services for others. That's why we were pleased to get the Teamwork Award. That's why Alex and I are advocates. We want more people to know about Melwood. We want more people to know about St. Coletta, and we want them to support those organizations.